Welcome back, True Seeker. Want you to see how scripted sports are, and these examples are everywhere, every day. And when you learn the code of letters and numbers, you see what's behind the rituals. But today it's Friday the 13th, August 13th, 2021. The Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the San Diego Padres division game. Madison Bumgarner, a big name in that division who pitched for the Giants for many years, he's on the mound for the Diamondbacks. And notice, both starting pitchers are on 6 wins for the season. That's interesting on the 13th. 13's the 6th prime number. Coming into the game, Madison Bumgarner is 13-13 for his entire career against the Padres on Friday the 13th, right? And I guarantee you the MLB is just full of this today. I just only began decoding the baseball games for today. And just right off the start, I was like, oh, there's going to be something interesting with Bumgarner, the veteran, the World Series MVP, being on the mound on Friday the 13th. And you just look at that, man. 13-13 against the Padres for his career. And again, you guys, there's a reason the announcers are saying you couldn't have scripted it any better all the time. Joe Buck said it at the end of last night's game, the Field of Dreams game, with the White Sox beating the Yankees with a home run, 8-9, like how the movie Field of Dreams came out in '89, and Kevin Costner used to own a minor league team in Illinois where the White Sox are from. Okay, White Sox over Yankees, Field of Dreams game, August 12, 2021. We said at the start of the second half of the season, we looked at the Yankees win record, and we said if they win about 2/3 of their games, they will have 63 wins by the end of that Field of Dreams game that they've been subbed into. It was supposed to be Cardinals and White Sox. They made it Yankees and White Sox. Remember, Field of Dreams equals 117 with the alphabetic order, year of the 117th World Series. Illinois equals 117 with the reverse alphabetic order. And if you use the rules of numerology, Field of Dreams is 63. That's the most important cipher. Again, if you guys are new here, Gematria. Very simple. Alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. Field of Dreams, 117. They do this special Field of Dreams game for the year of the 117th World Series. And then with the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, Field of Dreams equals 63. And we predicted weeks ago that the Yankees would have 63 wins by the conclusion of that game, which was yesterday, August 12th. And in case you're watching this down the road and you can't remember how many wins the Yankees had, there's their record. Right after the Field of Dreams game, you can see it right there. Well, I zoomed it in another notch to try to make it bigger, and then it went to a different type of view on ESPN. But you should be able to make that out. Field of Dreams game, Yankees 8, White Sox 9. Yankees stay on 63 wins. Might be something of the 52 losses, 52 cards in the deck. And if you missed my video on this last night, again, White Sox got their 68th win while Tony La Russa was at a funeral where caskets go 6 feet deep or 8 feet long. There's more to it. But again, you learn Gematria, you see how scripted this stuff is, and with regards to this cipher, the dark blue one, which I refer to as the most pure one, I say that because Manly P. Hall said it's the most important cipher in his book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages. But look at this. Look at the name Madison Bumgarner. Madison Bumgarner. You see how it's 75? This is a huge number with the San Francisco Giants, the team that he played his whole career with, won the World Series with, World Series MVP. Look at San Francisco Giants in the same cipher. Go back and look at the Giants season and see where a pitcher could become 7-5 in a Giants game and see how that's gone. You know, Giants could become 7-5 against a team for the season. All sorts of riddles like this. And again, Madison Bumgarner, San Francisco Giants. Now he gets traded to one other team at the end of his career, and he's in this Friday the 13th situation, and it's the Diamondbacks. This is how we learned that running the alphabetic order was so important. Running the alphabetic order in reverse was so important. Diamondbacks is 75. You see that? When you run the alphabetic order in reverse with the rules of numerology, Diamondbacks is 75. Bumgarner plays his whole career with the 75 team, then gets traded to a 75 team. But that's not all. You see how Diamondbacks is 96? Look at Madison Bumgarner when you run the alphabetic order in reverse. 96. You guys, these aren't exclusive examples. This is how the league is. When you start decoding the league, you can prove to yourself in 10 minutes like, holy shit, you know? You can go back and look and do further investigations, draft picks, where they went to school, you know, why they were taking that pick to this team. This is how the world of professional sports largely is. And it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone in Major League Baseball is as scripted as Madison Bumgarner. Again, this is a huge storyline guy. This is one of the bigger names in Major League Baseball. But, all this on the 13th, So, Bumgarner, 13-13 versus the Padres for the Friday the 13th matchup. And I guarantee you start looking through the games and pitcher stats. Again, you can do this every day. It's not just like on Friday the 13th. You can just see how they line up the rituals. You're like, it just happens so much, you guys. And I really wish people would wake up and stop going, 4 ciphers, you can make anything equal anything. Okay, I'm Zachary Hubbard. Let's see if I'm a perfect fit for the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Zachary Hubbard. Okay. 138, 66, 240, 78. So where does that fit in with San Francisco? Nowhere. Giants? Nowhere. San Francisco Giants? Nowhere, right? Nowhere. But Madison Bumgarner is a perfect fit for both teams. And I think he faced the Giants the other night and he had a chance. I got to go back and look at what it was. It's amazing. It's amazing what they do. But he faced the Giants the other night, his other team. There was a big 75 on the board. I already forget what it was because this stuff happens so much when you pay attention day after day. But again, for Friday the 13th. But by the way, Diamondbacks big upset over the Padres last night, and we know that the magic number on Thursday is 35. I keep telling you guys about this. So what I explained in the live stream is I said the Padres who are the favorites, Darvish can get his 35th career road win, but like I explained, I said what's hitting on Thursdays is team records a lot more than pitchers. So the Diamondbacks had a great value yesterday. A lot of people won big with them and an upset. And again, you just pay attention to what I'm saying week after week. All of the world of sports, Thursday, 35. You'll miss a lot of this stuff if you don't look like at the coach stats or the team's all-time record against each other because you got to see like, they can get their 35th all-time win today, or this coach can get his 35th career win, or this team can beat this team for the 35th time, and the game's scheduled on Thursday where normally it's scheduled on Saturday. Like college football. You're like, I see why this game's on Thursday this week because they've been playing on Saturday all season, but lo and behold, the coach can get his 35th win. Again, you guys, you'll see what a big joke it is. And again, it's the Jesuits who do it all. If you guys keep going, that's just because you guys are like chemically poisoned, eating all the wrong food, not getting enough sleep, and you went to slave school and you got a piece of paper and you thought you were smart when really you were retarded. So anyway, all the pro sports are rigged. They couldn't have scripted it any better. Learn Gematria. It's undeniable. And if you can't see that, it's because you're not taking any time to research or try to prove it wrong. Everyone who's trying to prove it wrong has become a Gematria believer pretty much. And not believer, I hate that word. The word with lie in the middle. A Gematria appreciator, a Gematria researcher, a Gematria student. Anyone who's made the real effort to look into this work, that's where they've ended up. A lot of lazy losers, they're on the side going, that's so dumb. You're lucky. That's why you keep calling it everything before it happens. You're lucky. Yeah, I'm not lucky at all. Again, just figured out how it was scripted because all the years of watching bullshit games as an intelligent, athletic person, all the years of watching bullshit games, and seeing there was something to numbers and how the sports was synced up with society and news, natural disasters, teams win, 9/11 Patriot Act, Patriots. Speaking of numerical rituals, 911. But again, you look into it, it's all Jesuits, guys. They gave us the English language. They gave us the calendar. Well, the Jesuits didn't technically give us the English language, but they standardized it as the 26-letter alphabet with the spellings we use today. And we're living in a moment right now. We're living in a very special moment, one of these big moments, and I guarantee you there's been other ones in centuries past that really changed the direction of the world. This is an agenda by force to steer people, and you see who's leading the way. The Jesuits in Rome and the Catholic Church. And what are sports games? They're the circus. Why aren't the manpower out organizing and talking to other men in their community and using their might to do something about this overtaxation without representation? Look at them all. They're like in pink polos with light blue lavender shorts and fancy belts, putting out their arm for the jab so they can go to the game. Again, you guys, The only people who've been doubting me the years I've been doing this, the dumbest among us. And sadly, that's most people. So if you're in the dumbest, what you can feel good about yourself is a lot of people are just like you. But again, you guys are the big problem. You're all dragging us to hell. So wake up and see the code from Rig Sports to Rig News every single day. Until next time.